Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz and today all slivers are about to have a good time. We are playing Pauper Slivers. This is a deck that relies on having a ton of slivers with a bunch of lords. We actually have 12 lord creatures, 3 specific individual lords with sinew sliver, predatory sliver, and muscle sliver, and then a bunch of stuff that gives your slivers value, like plated sliver to give them defense, sentinel sliver for vigilance, sidewinder sliver for flanking, and remember it does stack, so they have double flanking, which is crazy, and then hunter sliver for provoke, plus gemhide sliver can give all slivers add 1 mana of any color. This list comes to us as a deck donation from Moist Moose. So if you're interested in doing a deck donation, hit me up on Patreon, Discord, Twitter, and we can set that up. We also have a Singleton Mass Vandal in the deck. It is a sliver because it's a shapeshifter, and there's some sliver Mass Vandals in the sideboard. To draw cards, we have Winding Way and one of Lead the Stampede. Then we have another text sliver in Quick Sliver. They gives the slivers flash. And we have Generous Ent as part of the mana base to fetch some of our dual lands, Radiant Grove and Wooded Ridge line. Generous Ent also turning on the Mass Vandal, which is quite good. And then the mana base is for each of Forest and Plains, a Singleton Mountain, and then Sheltering Landscape. I really think this mana base is quite clean and pretty sweet. In the sideboard, we have Gilded Light, which can stop, which basically you give yourself Shroud to kind of counterspell the end game from your High Tide opponent. We also have Standard Bearer. That can be great versus High Tide, but not on Magic Online because it's bugged. In paper, it's sort of a roadblock for the High Tide deck. It also works versus Bogles and Elves. We have Fairy Macabre for graveyard decks. More Mass Vandals for artifacts and enchantments. Flaring Pain for fog. And Prismatic Strands for burn decks. The deck looks pretty sweet. Hopefully it'll be straightforward. I'm excited to jam in, and we'll see you there. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. All right, so here we are in round 1. We have our lands, Naya lands on turn 2. So we can go turn 2, 2/2, turn 3, Hunter Sliver, kill a 1/1. Don't know what Vizickin is on. I mean, it doesn't seem great in this hand, but I'll keep this hand. We got to learn how to play the game. I mean, Moist Moose actually sent me some how-tos, how to play the deck. So, all right, our opponent is on Jagged Barrens. Play the Ridge line. They're going to be a removal-based deck, so kind of need, like, maybe to chill on our creatures and then look for, like, double of the pump creatures so we can make them big enough to not get killed. Okay, our opponent just passes. Sidewinder Sliver. We can go Sliver. Let's do 1/1s or cycle the landscape. I think I will Sliver. Sliver. If they play any creatures, we can provoke and kill their creature. But I'm trying to keep the Sinew Sliver behind. They grab the prize, discarding Fiery Temper, so that will kill one of my slivers, probably the Hunter Sliver. They kill the Flanking Sliver. Interesting. So I can cycle the landscape. Go land, red, white, green, cycle. There we go. Play the Sidewinder Sliver. We're going to get in for 1. Nothing to provoke against. Next turn, I can play the Radiant Grove and then double Lord. So all my creatures will be 3/3s. And it kills any of their creatures. They go after the flanking. Okay. Voldaren Epicure. Plays a Looting. Discarding 2 lands. Jagged Barrens. So I'll play Sinew Sliver. Play Sinew Sliver. Now since I have the Generous End coming up, I'm not going to cycle I'm not going to play the landscape. I'll get in. And then, yeah, I'll just kill your creature. Free to kill that there. We have 9 power on the table. They Looting. Now they could maybe kill both the slivers. They find a Kitchen Imp. We can kill the Kitchen Imp with our Provoke Sliver. Unless they kill my sliver. Okay, they kill my sliver. Fair enough. I think I just attack. We have flanking now. I'm going to play this. Play the Generous End. So I get a food. Attack. And I will say no. I'm not going to provoke your guy. You go to 15. they discarding Sneaky Snacker. Now I can Sidewinder Sliver and then provoke the Snacker and the Kitchen Imp, and they'll both die. So they, what did they grab? The Vampires kissed us. They used a loot. They're going to discard a Kitchen Imp and cast it. The Snacker's comebacker. Okay. I'm going to sacrifice, well, sacrifice this. Get a forest. We're on 3. All right, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll get a forest. Play Winding Way. Creature. We find a bunch of creatures. Oh, yeah. So let's see. Go red, green, or green, play Predatory Sliver. And then go ahead and cast the Sidewinder Sliver. And then attack with these two. We will provoke your Kitchen Imps, I guess. And then those will die. Kill all your stuff. I still have the Genercent, and their opponent scoops. Sliver's too strong. All right. So what do I want? Masked Vandal, I don't really need. Let's switch it to cards. I can see a little bit better. I think I want the Prismatic Strands. Then I don't think I need the Quick Sliver. Or maybe the Lead the Stampede. Oh no, I want the Masked... because Masked Vandal could do something. Probably is not going to, though. That was pretty solid. Alright, let's keep this. So, we have a couple of options. We really need white mana. Opponent plays a Jagged Barrens. Play the Forest and pass the turn. They grab the prize of Snacker. I could Winding Way for lands. Or just play out my muscles. My Gemhide Sliver. I think I have to play out the Gemhide Sliver. That's the highest upside if they don't kill it. They Highway Robbery. Okay. Discard and gets back a Sneaky Snacker. Pings us. Gets in for 2. It's not great. I'll play the Sheltering Landscape. Play the Muscle Sliver. Crack this for white, I guess. Play a Sidewinder Sliver. And then pass. Hopefully that my slivers stay alive just a little bit longer. They bolt face. Okay, that's interesting. Alms of the Vein. We go to 8. Now we go to 4. I need the... I have a Genercent. So let's start by casting the Winding Way for creature. We find the Hunter Sliver. I haven't played a land yet, so I can cycle this for a land. Get a forest. Play the forest. And then we'll play out Sidewinder Sliver. With the plan being to cast the Prismatic Strands. I guess if they have double burn spell, I'm dead. So we'll just go Prismatic Strands on black. We take no damage. Oh, they have a Bajuka Bog. Okay, Prismatic Strands on red then. I cast a Kitchen Imp. Well, we can kill all their creatures. I need to get some, let's see, Winding Way creature. You find a Gemhide and a Muscle Sliver. We can play, we need, let's see, play Plated Sliver. And then play out the Provoke Sliver. And then attack. We'll kill this one. Kill this one. Kill this one. Just say yes to everything. So all their creatures will die. But we're so close to dead here. Alright, all the flanking happens. We had super duper flanking. Now we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, we're just dead. Unfortunate. So is there a better way? What? We're not dead? Predatory Sliver? Muscle Sliver? Attack with everything? Do we win? They go to 2. They found a lightning bolt. Okay. Maybe I could have played that better, huh? I don't know. Let's see. The Masked Vandal is not very good. Do I want to bring in Gilded Light as just a counterspell? Maybe. I could get rid of these and then bring in the Gilded Light. I'll try it. Let's see. Let's go. Land. Okay, keep. Hopefully we can work up to the Genercent again, I guess. Play the Ridge Line and then turn 2 creature, turn 3 creature. I feel like we needed a little bit more life gain in the deck. Interesting. I have Prismatic Strands now. So in that case, I will play the landscape, fetch out a forest. Not sure. It would have been a forest or a plains there. So I'll go plains past the turn, play prismatic strands on their turn, then untap goes sliver sliver. They pick up a land. Okay. They have to discard the hand size, discarding a snacker. Land. I guess I just play out 2 slivers. Maybe that wasn't really great, but flanking sliver is good. We can take out their snacker. A breath weapon. That's bad. Play the mountain, pass the turn. I should have definitely played the strands. Could have just passed with the strands up. Hang us. I'll just put the strands in the graveyard. Strands on red. Then do I want to cycle the Genercent? I think I want to save it. Let's cycle here. Okay. Play a sliver. I'm just trying to keep this one alive now. They go bolt, we have a strands. So they have to protection from red. Your turn. And now they can bolt it. Okay. Fair enough. And we're looking for a winding way to refill. They grab the prize, discarding a kitchen imp, and that gives them their snackers. We had a very powerful game 1. Muscle sliver. Let's cycle this. Land. Sliver, go. Hopefully the Genercent can hold down the fort. They kill my creature. They get another snacker back with the grab the prize. Yikes. Getting in for 4. Finally cast my Genercent. Then get a food and pass. We're going to 4 here, so they could easily just kill me. They have a ton of mana. Yeah. I'll just concede. They got me. Okay, we didn't come out fast enough, but we'll try again in the next round. Alright, it's a creator showdown over here. Let's go. Round 2 versus Adeptoterra. So we have a turn 1 and turn 2. They are on snow-covered forest. Don't know what that means. Let's play a sliver. They cycle an Ash Barrens for an island. Green, blue. Is this a fog deck? Plays Wild Mongrel. Okay. We'll play a sliver. Maybe it's a combo deck. They play another island. They're declining to attack. Let's play another sliver. Play the landscape. I think I still don't want to attack. They madness in an arrogant worm. So I think that's a 4/4, which is not great. Yeah, it is a 4/4 with trample. They make their Wild Mongrel blue. Cycles and Ash Barrens. Probably getting a forest this time. They get a plains, so they're Bant. Plays a Squadron Hawk. Okay, so some sort of tribe combo? What is going on? They have 6 cards in hand. Yeah, I'm not attacking. I'm not blocking. Dump your hand. 5, 5, 5, 5. Ah, dang it. Okay, we do have... Let's try Winding Way. They're going to counter. Now, does flanking only work on attack? Yeah, it does. So now I can play the Sidewinder Sliver. Oh, and I don't have a Provoke Sliver. My bad. And swing in. Me not cracking for red wrecked me there. They are at 11. We have 12 power on the table. They can't block with anything other than the Wild Mongrel. They're going to Brainstorm plus Squadron Hawk. Pretty solid. I had accidentally yielded my turn, and that's why I didn't get the red mana online. Which is just very sad. They cycle for a plains. Play the plains. Play a Preordain. I think I might want to attack with a Plated Sliver. They're preordaining. So this is 4, 5, 6, 11. They play a Squadron Hawk. Let's see if they refill. Right now they have 10 power, 11 power, 12, 13 power. Okay. Okay, this will put me to 1. 7 plus 6 is 13. If we draw a Lord, they're dead. What are they discarding? Whiteout. Cool. Got me. Maybe Strands is okay. I think I'm going to cut the Vandal for Strands. That whiteout wrecked me. And go from there. I also made a horrible mistake of not fetching correctly. It was basically Madness Tireless Tribe. Okay, we're on the play. Okay, I think I'm keeping this. We go land, we get a plains. Turn 2 Sentinel Sliver. Turn 3 Sinew Sliver. Our opponent's mulligan to 5. I think having vigilance on our slivers could be pretty decent. Let's play the landscape and grab a plains. Alright. They have a plains as well. We will slam a lord, or slam the Sentinel Sliver. They play an island and pass. I'll try a sliver. I wonder if this is going to get countered. It did not get countered. Let's grab a forest. And attack in for 3. 3 lands for the opponent. Now they could have the counterspell. I'll play a plated sliver. Let's just cycle for a dual land here. We'll get Radiant Grove and attack. If they do anything here, like play Prismatic Strands, we could go Mountain into Winding Way. But looks like they're just going to take it. Let's play a Radiant Grove and pass. That way I'm playing around their counterspell. Okay, they scooped. They just had nothing. We'll try again. Okay, so this is a strange hand, right? We have a decent amount of cool slivers, but we get a plains, we go land, cycle for a forest, play the Sidewinder. So we have a plan. We have all of our mana. Okay, I'll play the landscape. Now they have blue-green. Plays the Wild Mongrel. Seems to be the powerhouse of their deck. We'll go plains. Play out the plated sliver and the wooded ridgeline. Opponent plays a forest. They get in for 2. Okay. Got another worm. They discard whiteout. Is that enough to kill me? I don't think so. They make it a 3/3 black creature. I'm not sure why you revealed that at this time. Let's play the flanking sliver. And then play a lord. Or play the hunter sliver. I think we just start jamming lords. But I still don't want to attack into an arrogant worm. Yep, they had it. This next turn, if I cycle, I can play predatory plus plated sliver, and then my creature will be at 4/5s. They can block the arrogant worm. The whiteout represents an additional 1 damage per land that they have in play. They get in for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Potentially 13 damage here. What? They have inside out? So it is tribe plus madness? Okay. Plays an escape tunnel. Not great. I'll cycle for a forest. Grab the untap land. Play the land. Plated sliver. And predatory sliver. They're going to counter my predatory sliver. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I guess I'm not paying. I feel like I have to stay back on defense. If I can resolve the hunt. So my plan is to block the arrogant worm with these 2. They're getting in. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We will block. If the hunter sliver resolves, then we can kill their wild mongrel, I believe. They play another wild mongrel. That's not good. 4, 5, 6, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's try a winding way. Creature. Didn't really get anywhere with that. Oh, they have to sacrifice the escape tunnel, so it's not going to kill me. So let's play a land, make red, play the hunter sliver, and then let's throw the plated sliver at the wild mongrel, try to kill it. We have 2. If I play this other, if I get in with this flanking sliver, I can make both of these block. Then they have to discard or sacrifice 2 things. Then I can untap. When they come back in, I can still block with like this one. That's the plan. Provoke here. Provoke here. I mean, they can use the whiteout. Be pretty down on lands though. We're going to provoke. Because of the flanking, they have to discard 2 cards per wild mongrel to keep them alive. Let's see if this works. Okay. Flanking. Becomes a 1/1. So does the other one. So they discarded the Tireless Tribe to keep. One of them is going to not die yet. It's a 2/2. So they're trying to keep one of them alive. They still have to discard another card. And then I won't be kind of afraid of them killing me because they're out of a lot of action. Flanking's pretty strong. it is kind of one of the reasons why this is so scary. They sacrifice a land, so they're going to now discard the whiteout. Okay, so they kill my flanking creature. You're going to let your other wild mongrel die. They also have to sacrifice the escape tunnel to give this unblockable. And then they don't even get in for that much damage. Discards a Squadron Hawk, 0 cards in hand. They're going to keep both the creatures alive. Interesting. Then sacrifice all their lands just to do this? What? Maybe they're just not. Maybe they're giving up. That doesn't feel like it's good enough. Next turn I'll have 6 mana. I can go Quick Sliver, Predatory Muscle Sliver. So they're sacrificing the escape tunnel for another sacrifice. They can keep both their creatures alive. Getting at plains. Do you want to keep your creature alive? Okay. I will cycle for a forest. They bring back the whiteout. They're most likely to keep both of their wild mongrels alive. It just doesn't seem good enough. They have 4 power. I'm at 9. They're at 20, but they only have 2 mana and 1 card in hand. I think I'm going to allow this to occur. We go to 5. They play another wild mongrel. All right, let's go ahead and get in. Provoke and provoke. And we'll use the ability. And then I'm going to flash in my Quick Sliver and flash in a Predatory Sliver. I probably shouldn't have provoked one of the tapped ones because now they can double block with their extra wild mongrel. Yeah, that was not great, but it's okay. All right, Flash Sliver. They're going to sacrifice. I mean, they can only get 2 pumped. So we're going to be able to take out all but one of the mongrels probably. And then we'll be left with some 3/3s. Yep. So they increase the power on this one, or the toughness. I don't know, whatever. Power and toughness. Now it's white. Let's play a Lord and a Lord. If I had not done that, I guess it probably didn't really change anything. Okay. Bonk. You have 1 creature left. I have a bunch of 3/3s. And I can provoke it. They play an island. They can make their creature a 4/4. No attacks. Let's go ahead and attack with the Quick Sliver. I guess I should just attack with everything and provoke this. Attack, attack, attack. So Quick Sliver. Wait, this one? Okay. He wants to say no. And we want to just provoke it with the Quick Sliver. Yes. And no. Go ahead and block the Quick Sliver. And then if they pump it to be a 3/3, I'll flash in the Gemhide Slivers. Looks like they're not doing anything. Okay, they brought the card back to hand. Will you discard? They choose to discard, so we're going to flash in the Gemhides. Put them on the stack. And pass the turn. I don't think it matters that we lose our flash creature. They have to go to 0 cards in play to keep a 2/2 alive. I don't think it's worth it. I think the Slivers are taking this one down. They do. They just want to keep their 3/3 alive. Okay. It will be a 3/3 next turn. We're just going to win, what's that called? Flawless victory. They have 1 card in hand. GG. We'll see you in round 3. All right, so we're in round 3 versus Makasiok. I'm going to keep. I'm not sure how good this is, though. Drossforge Bridge. Okay. We will lead on the Radiant Grove. We have no card draw. If we find... Okay, there looks to be on Jund Wildfire, maybe? There's a Wellspring. So let's go Landscape. Play out... Looks like I could flash in the Quick Sliver. I'm just going to play the Plated Sliver. Pass the turn. So it sort of looks like I should get Plains. And then play double Sidewinder Sliver. But I'm afraid... Because I'm afraid of... I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I'm going to get a Plains. If I go double Sidewinder Sliver, I can Gemhide and then play a bunch of stuff. Generous Edge is pretty good. So let's cycle, grabbing the red duel, and play a random Sliver. Get in for 1. They have Visitor's Insight to draw 3 cards. I'm pretty nervous about them having a Krark-Clan Shaman plus the board wipe, plus Toxin. They play a Wellspring, and a Blood Fountain, and a Nile Spellbomb. So we're kind of in the clear here. So Ridgeline, I'm gonna play the Gemhide Sliver and attack for 1. So this way, if they don't have Krark and wipe my board on their, I can flash into Quick Sliver and then play the Sinew. They play a Writhing Chrysalis. Okay. And a Forest. Alright. On my turn, or end of their turn, let's play this Quick Sliver. And then I can play Sidewinder Sliver and Sinew Sliver. I have double flanking now. Maybe that wasn't good enough. That probably wasn't good enough. Alright, we're going to attack. Send. Because this will turn into a 2-3. Can I at least get in for this 4? I wanted to cycle the Sheltering Landscape. They're just going to block with their spawns. Just 1 spawn. And they power up the Writhing Chrysalis to use the blood token, discarding a bridge. Our opponent goes to 16. They play another Writhing Chrysalis. That's power. Plays a land. Should I just flash in another Sliver or cycle? Probably just flash in the Sliver. We need something good. Sentinel Sliver. Alright, that's pretty good. Green. Alright, let's cycle the Sheltering Landscape. Another Quick Sliver. I think these will be too big. I'm going to pass. The Writhing Chrysalis will be too big for my double flanking and double add mana of any color. They play a Wellspring. If I can find a card draw spell, I'll be in business. But we're just playing off the top right now. They play a Vault of Whispers. I'm praying for no Krark Shaman Toxin. Oh no. They're sacrificing. Maybe they're going to use the Eviscerer's Insight from the graveyard. They used all their spawns. No. Alright, GG. So the only thing I can really do is bring in the Prismatic Strands. I wonder if it's also worth it to bring in the Mass Vandals. Just to take off their lands. We'll get rid of this one and the Quick Sliver. And then we need to cut 1 more card. Just rim on a Provoke Sliver. Let's go. Try again. We have Winding Way, we have Gemhide. Guess this is fine. Play the land, get a Forest. I'll just turn 2 the Gemhide. Then turn 3 Winding Way into Slivers. Play Gemhide. At most we'll draw 4 cards off of this, so I should be able to play all the cards out of my hand that I draw, or some of the cards. They get a Swamp. Are they going to Duress me? Or Snuff Out? Plays a Bridge. Let's try Winding Way. Creature. Okay, we find a Muscle Sliver. Let's play it. Slivers are 2/2s. Next turn I can play a Genercent. They play a Vault of Whispers. I have a Prismatic Strands. Feels like they might have... Yeah, I'm going to play this. Go ahead and attack in for 4. I think they might have a Breath Weapon. I got by Breath Weapon previously. They have Cast Down. Darn. We will grab the Mountain. Play Refurbished Familiar. Go ahead and discard the Prismatic Strands. Cycle the Genercent. Get a Forest. And then we'll play the Genercent. Boink. Your turn. Maybe Genercent will hold down the fort. They Cleansing Wildfire their land. Plays a Forest. They can't attack. We can Mass Vandal their red land. That's kind of nice. Mass Vandal. Exile your red land. Okay. And then play a Hunter Sliver. And I might not want to play the Radiant Grove. Let's get in. Because if they have another refurb, I need something to discard. They're blocking. Oh, interesting. Maybe they have a Dispute effect. Toxin Analysis. Okay, cool. Uncool, but whatever. I guess that happens. Stinky. A Fanatical Offering. Sacrificing the Clue. Finding a map. Or making a map. They get a Twisted Landscape. There's a Wellspring. Let's gain 3 life. They sacrifice. Probably for a red land. Okay. We have a Plated Sliver. That's pretty good. Now I think I will Radiant Grove. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cast a Genercent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did that not work? There we go. Cast a Genercent. And get in for 1. I can use the Plated Sliver to flash back the Prismatic Strands for the Krark Shaman. They're going to Toxin, so let's cast the Prismatic Strands in response. They can sacrifice a bunch of artifacts and be down lands and stuff. Well, Strands on red. So they get a clue. Their creature has Death Touch, but it's not going to deal any damage. Then I'm going to provoke. I'm going to attack it and provoke. They're going to have to sacrifice some stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. They probably won't want to sacrifice their lands. So we're just going to be chilling on this Generous End, hoping that it gets the job done. A Fanatical Offering the Wellspring to draw a bunch of cards. We have 0 cards in hand, just trying to get the thing. I feel like we should be on 4 Winding Wave, 4 Lead the Stampede. Find a Radiant Grove, which doesn't do anything. I will attack. We're going to try to get it to block on the Mass Vandal, I think. Our opponent decides to sacrifice. They're sacrificing 3. Is it going to be a total of 4? Just to wipe my board entirely? Okay. They kill all my slivers. They take 5. They considered it for a good long time. Plays a Writhing Chrysalis. Find a Lead the Stampede. Cast it. We find a bunch of slivers. Yay! So let's play out the Hunter Sliver. Play the Radiant Grove. I'm okay with losing the Gemhide if I have to discard it. We'll get in. They block with a spawn, and they're going to Deadly Dispute the spawn, or Fanatical Offering. I'm just used to saying dispute. No Eviscerator's Insights in the graveyard. Looks like another Chrysalis. Sure. Now the Chrysalises are bigger than my Generous End. Plays a Blood Fountain, which can get back the Refurb and the other stuff. The Quarkline Shaman gets in for 4. We're 26, so I'm not going to block. We have a Masked Vandal. So I think I want to go Masked Vandal, get rid of the Blood Fountain. Masked Vandal. Exile the Blood Fountain. In response, they dispute it. Sure. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. We can play a Gemhide, and then make green, play a Predatory Sliver, and play a Sinew Sliver. And attack for 5. So maybe I can use my slivers to provoke these and get enough damage in. So it'd be 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so they blocked and then they sacrificed. So they take no damage. Plays Nicker Wellspring. Quarkline Shaman is back. Do you have another Toxin Analysis? Play a Refurb to draw a card. Okay, they play a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5 artifacts. They can kill all my slivers and their Writhing Chrysalis. Okay, they leave my Generous End behind. I'm gonna go to the next game. They got me good. Okay, here we go. Maybe this is fine. I'll keep. So we have green. We can play the Muscle Sliver. What is our opponent gonna be up to? Pass. Black Dragon Gates. Probably Fog. Sacrifice for a forest. Then we'll just slam the Muscle Sliver. I don't know if I can beat Fog in game 1. Only by being really fast. Play the Muscle Sliver. Get in for 3. I think next turn I have to Winding Way for lands. And then I can use the Masked Vandal to get rid of something. Plays a Heaped Harvest. Not a great matchup for the Sliverinos. You have to bring in the Flaring Pains. Okay. Play this. Winding Way for lands, or for creatures. Sacrifice for... Looks like we need a plains. Get in. My original plan was to try to get the creatures, but I think we need to just keep playing things. Let's see. Mountain. Alright. Play the Sinew Sliver. Attack for 8. Holding on to the Quick Sliver. We're just going to get fogged out of the game. It's going to be miserable. They sacrifice the Heaped Harvest. Okay. The Reckoner's Bargain. Sacrificing the Limbus. Plays another Heaped Harvest. And a Campfire. Okay, end step. I'll flash in a Quick Sliver. My expectation is that they have a Fog. I guess I'm going to start by attacking. Maybe I should have played the Sentinel Sliver. Doesn't matter that much. They have the Fog. They have Tangle. Fine. Cracks the Heaped Harvest. If I had played the Sentinel Sliver, the Tangle wouldn't have bricked me for so long. That was a mistake. Black Dragon Gate and Crypt Rats. They can Toxin Analysis. We'll move on. We will move on. Ugh. So I need to be able to kill all their stuff. We want the Flaring Pains and maybe the Macabres, because that can get rid of something that's like blocking us. Let's get rid of the Masked Vandal. The Provoke Sliver doesn't really do very much for me. And getting rid of that kind of cleans up my mana. We have the Quick Sliver and Sentinel Sliver as well. Just bring back in one Hunter Sliver. I think our mana is not good enough here. Almost, though. Mulligan. I have a Flaring Pain. Very Macabre. Let's keep and get rid of the Macabre. Go land Sliver. Turn 2, Sinew Sliver, attack for 2. Turn 3, you can play the Gemhide. They have a Colony Garden. We'll play Sliver, attack. Okay, they block. They don't block. They're at 18. Plays a Campfire. And a black-green land. Land. Play the Gemhide. We'll attack for 4. They play another Colony Garden. Probably have a Dispute effect. Let's play a Sliver. Play the land. And attack. They're going to dispute one of the plants. Okay. So they get a map token. They go to 8. I think I have more 1-drops. Maybe I should get a... I don't know if I want to get Forest or what. Let's grab a Forest so they can gain 2 life. Any Pump Sliver would win. Let's play the Pump Sliver. So we have 16 damage coming in. They can block some of it. They can gain 2 life. They have to play a Fog. Okay. They don't block. Flaring Pain. GG. We win game 2. Flaring Pain, very important. Very important. Let's try it again. Okay, this is a slow hand, but it does a lot of things. They play a green-black gate. Play my landscape. Pass. We're going to fetch. Play Muscle Sliver. Turn 2, play Muscle Sliver. Turn 3, play Gemhide, Sinew Sliver. So grab a Forest. Found the Fairy Macabre. Play the Muscle Sliver out. Let's see. I think I want a Sheltering Landscape for white. They play a Heaped Harvest. Maybe I should get red for the Flaring Pain. It's tough to say. I think white now. Sacrifice this. Grab white. Play Muscle Sliver. Back for 3. We want to get ahead of them being able to play the Crypt Rats and wipe our board. They have 1, 2, 3 black mana now. 4 black mana. 1. If I play a Sinew Sliver, that's enough to... So let's go Gemhide. They Eviscer's Insight. Okay, we could use the Macabre on that. Play a Sinew Sliver. And get in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. I can use the Fairy Macabre on the Eviscer's Insight. They play out the Crypt Rats. Do you have the Toxin? Plays a Campfire. Currently... They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try Winding Way. For creatures. Flaring Pain in the graveyard. Play out... So that's 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I play 2 Slivers right now, they have to deal themselves 6 damage. Play the Sinew Sliver. They're X5s. Make green. Play a Muscle Sliver. Back for 6. I hope that they don't have another black land. They use a Moment's Peace. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have an untapped black land. 6. Oh, they did have 6. They're going to deal themselves 6 damage. Fine. That sucks. They got a 10. I Bajukabog my Flaring Pain. Man. Let's just get rid of your things that matter. Should have gotten rid of maybe the Moment's Peace there. Play the Sinew Sliver. Sacrifice. Grab the Mountain. Pass the turn. Playing aggro into Fog is a little bit sad. A little bit sad. Okay. Play a Gemhide Sliver. And we'll cast a Winding Way on creature. Okay, we've got slivers coming up. A fanatical offering. I don't know why I thought that they weren't going to be able to crypt rats me that turn. So I think I just overextended. It was just a bad choice. Play the Lembus. This is brutal. Manor Gate. I hope that at some point they can win. Play the Lembus. And Ichor Wellspring. Let's play Radiant Grove and then just play a bunch of slivers. Sliver. Sliver. If I had, like, I don't know, I just play out all my slivers. Sliver, 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 sliver. They have Viscer's Insight. I'm going to go ahead and scoop. They've got 8 cards in hand. We'll try and get that 2-3. Okay, we're on the play, so that's a good place to be. Just a forest. Mulligan. This has to be a mulligan as well. Mulligan. Okay, I guess we're going to mulligan into infinity. We have Winding Way, which is important. Get rid of this one. Let's keep 1, 2, 3. We have to have a green source. Our opponent plays a forest. Arbor Elf. That's a problem. Grab a forest. Play the landscape and a predatory sliver. We've got a 2-mana 2/2. If they blow up my land here, I'm very dead. Plays a Wild Growth. Untaps it. Wickered. Okay, so what is this? It's I don't even know. I'm gonna Winding Way for lands. Oh god. No. Okay. Remove a counter. Destroy artifact or enchantment. Maybe it's a ramp deck. We missed on a Winding Way and a Sinew Sliver. And a Predatory Sliver. Like, oh god, okay. They killed me. They killed me hard. Appears to be a ramp deck, though. So if it's a ramp deck, I don't know, we could bring in the Mass Vandals. Cut the Quick Slivers. Okay. We have, I guess this is a keep. We're going to play a Predatory Sliver, and then hopefully we draw land. Play the Landscape. Pass the turn. We could also just Gemhide turn 2. Play Arbor Elf. I'll grab a forest. I feel like maybe it's better to just play the Gemhide so that I can, like, actually have enough mana to cast stuff. Get the forest. Arbor Elf resolves. Land. Play the Gemhide. So I think I want to put the Predatory Sliver down. Get a land. Then I can Hunter Sliver to kill the Arbor Elf. They play a Highland Forest. Utopia Sprawl. Right now we have 3 mana. Now I have 4 mana. So let's go Predatory Sliver and Hunter Sliver. Okay. So I'm threatening to kill your Arbor Elf next turn. They untap their land. Seems like a Lightning Bolt. Okay, they Generous End. They have 6 mana right now. They don't attack. That makes me believe that they have a sweeper. I'm going to try Winding Way for creatures. We find a Sinew Sliver. And we bend a Winding Way, Radiant Grove, and a Landscape. Let's play this Sliver out. Now, if they Breath Weapon, I can tap these for mana. Play Lead the Stampede. Green. Okay. You got me good. Sinew Sliver resolves. Lead the Stampede. Wow, we found a lot of stuff. Okay. That was a good refill. So this turn, we will play double Predatory Sliver, which is awesome. Muscle Sliver. I wonder if I should just... I'm going to cycle this Ent. Getting another forest. Then play out the 2 Predatory Slivers. And swing in for 4. Okay, it's about to go down. All of our stuff is huge now. They're making a bunch of mana, 6 mana, 7 mana, for an Annoyed Allosaur. Into a boarding party. Into a Writhing Chrysalis. What a turn. Amazing. So now we're back to board stall state. I don't really want to block the boarding party. And they don't really want to attack. So we'll play Gemhide Sliver and Muscle Sliver and Plated Sliver. Oops, I just clicked incorrectly. That's okay. Muscle Sliver. So I've got a bunch of 5/6s. Don't really want to block the boarding party. If I can find another card draw effect, then maybe I can make them all like 8 somethings. We can cycle the Landscape at a minimum. So we're going to see 2 new cards from where we are. They tap and untap there. Sprawled Forest. 7 mana for another Annoyed Allosaur. Into a Jewel Thief. They might attack. They are attacking. I'm not going to block. I want to make my creatures big enough to survive. Let's cycle. Red, white, green. You can get rid of this. Exile or Sprawl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play a Genercent. My Mass Vandal is a 5/8, which is big enough to block the Allosaur. So both my Vandal and my Genercent can block the Allosaur. And then maybe my Gemhide can block. These block the Allosaurs. Gemhide blocks here. Don't necessarily need the mana. Or maybe the Plated Sliver. Let's see what happens. They're attacking in. Okay. So block, block, and block. And then I will crack the food. We lose our mana. But I have a huge amount of huge creatures. They play an Avenging Hunter. I'm at 11. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 that I can attack with. So I can definitely take the initiative. And I'll attack for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Play a Sinew Sliver. And then I guess I'm going to swing in with the team. Some blocks will definitely have to occur. They're all 6/7s. This one's a 5/7. This one's a 6/9. 1 spawn. Okay, 2 spawns. So they're currently taking 29, 23. Double blocking. Okay. So this is 8, 12. Okay. They're going to kill one of my Pump's Slivers. That seems fine. I'll take the trade. I think they're going to crack. Maybe they have... I don't know what's going on. They just crack to make the Writhing Chrysalis bigger. So I think it makes sense to kill the Avenging Hunter. That way they can't get in for the initiative. And my Sliver is still a 5/6, so it's bigger than their Chrysalis anyway. We'll get the red mana. Pass the turn. We got to do the Slivers thing here at the end. I don't know if we're going to take the game and the match, but maybe. They play a Forest. Another Avenging Hunter. Now they can put counters on the Writhing Chrysalis if they want. That's a 6/7 now. I think I'm just going to attack for lethal. They get in for 6. So what could they have? I'll just take it. We're at 5. Attack with everything. They have 1 creature, right? So attack. Bring back this one and the Genercent. All right, we just win. Oh, that wasn't the match. That was just the game. Sad. Okay, try again. These matches have taken a long time. Okay, I will keep this. We have a green source into Lord. Hopefully we find a white source. Our opponent mulligans to 5. Our opponent plays an Arbor Elf turn 1. We have... Okay, so play this. We drew a forest. We can pass the turn, grab a white land. If we draw a dual land, I'll just play the Sidewinder Sliver first, and then go Plated Predatory on turn 1, 2, or 3. Otherwise, it looks like play a Lord, and then play a Lord plus a Toughness boost. I got something in my eye. No land for the opponent. Okay, they cycle a Genercent for a land. Probably the dual land here. Okay, they got the dual land. We will grab the plains. Untap, Forest. Muscle Sliver. I'm going to start with the Plated Sliver. That gets around Breath Weapon. Okay. They decided that they want a Breath Weapon, which also kills their Arbor Elf. Fiery Cannonade. Arbor Elf is dead. Play a land. Play a Predatory Sliver. We're back out of Sweeper range, and they only have 2 mana after killing their own Mana Dork. Enter's End. So let's play Winding Way on creature. Found a ton. And play out a Muscle Sliver. That gives me a ton of attacks here. Next turn, I can play Sinew Sliver, attack with everything, and then play Gemhide and play more Slivers. We are doing the Slivers. Sentinel Sliver. Attack with everything. I guess I could have just played a Lord. No, they wouldn't have been dead. Currently 9 damage. Play Gemhide. Play the Sinew Sliver. Play a Sidewinder Sliver. That's the way I would love to see it. When it's just doing nothing. We goldfished. That was fun. All right. Thank you once again, Moist Moose. Slivers was a good time. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next video.